Hey guys, this is Will of TBL and welcome back to my channel. Since today is Friday, we have another spoiler video for Still Together and this is episode 4 which is based on chapter 4. This is not detailed like what I did in the past. If you want to know more about the novel, click the link in the description below. Again, please take these spoilers with a grain of salt. Still Together will be based on the special book, but I'm pretty sure that the 5 special episodes will have more scenes than these. Anyway, if you live in a different country and some BL series are not available to yours, you can use ExpressVPN to watch those restricted series. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount and 3 months free if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. In the novel, the chapter 4 started with the story of Dim and Green. It was just a normal and bright Saturday for them. Dim said that he's been longing to have a simple morning just like that. He was daydreaming at that time that he was enjoying the sound of the nature, drinking and smelling the aroma of his coffee, and feeling the ambience on the balcony, but it was interrupted when Green snored for so loud. The snores were not just a simple snore but with a melody in it like what Dim said. His imaginations were gone and all that's left is the body of his lover. Green was also resting his leg on Dim's waist. Dim wanted to kick him out but he did not dare to do it. He silently removed the leg of his lover from him. He did not want to disturb because he was afraid that Green would cry like a baby if his sleep was interrupted. For Dim, his life on weekdays has nothing special on it. But for Green, Dim would expect that he might do something weird again. Green is obsessed of making a video content on their YouTube channel, namely Sunshine and Daisy. Their channel name was inspired of Dim's band name. Their channel got a 168 subscribers and the most viewed video already got 1,334 views, in which Green watched it for about 1,200 times. Dim was about to eat his bread with a strawberry jam on it but it was interrupted when Green called him. Green asked Dim why he didn't wake him up. Green also said that he dreamed that Dim was cursing him. After that, the bread that Dim would supposedly eat was given to his lover. After that, Green informed Dim that they would go on a picnic on that day. Dim was shocked that it was so sudden. Dim asked Green whether he already checked the weather forecast on that day, but Green insisted that it would be a bright Saturday and there was nothing to worry. Green was also touched for all the bread with the jam on the plate and said to Dim that he must love him by a lot. But Dim said that the bread will be expired tomorrow so he must eat it all together. The lives of Green and Dim have been always like that. They are messing with each other in the morning. But when they have classes, they do not wake each other up and enter the school at the same time. Green would be accompanied by his best friends while Dim would wake a little late. They live their own lives on the normal days but they spend together on weekends. The two were already preparing on what they would bring for their picnic. They brought fruits, even dragon fruits and longan. Green also covered their basket with a colorful cloth. While they were doing that, they were filming it for their content on YouTube. Green does the recording while Dim does the editing. When they were about to leave, Tine called Green. Green even invited Tine to join with them but Tine refused. After that, the two reached the garden where they had their picnic. They were under a tree and the two were sweating because of the heat. Green asked Dim to sing for him and so the latter did it. Green was so excited but when Dim sang, it was just about cursing him. Green complained that it was not romantic and he wanted a moment like what Sarawat would do for Tine. Dim finally sang for Green but the rain suddenly came. The two immediately packed up their things and went to their car. Dim said that Green should check the weather forecast beforehand but the latter insisted that it was because of the wrong prediction. When they were in the car, Dim asked Green if he could sing for him, in which the latter agreed. He said that it's romantic to have someone sing for you while under the rain. But Dim sang him a teasing song that they must not have left the room on that day. Green apologized to Dim because of that but the latter said that he won't forgive him. The Saturday for Sarawat and Tine is meant for relaxing. Sarawat uploaded a picture of himself on the Instagram with the usual typo errors because of his huge fingers. Aside from that, the caption was a pickup line and that was from the idea of Tine. Sarawat started to become friendly with the others unlike before. He wants to be as cheerful as Tine. The chic guy. Sarawat has changed a lot since Tine met him. He is no longer the Sarawat that always had a poker face. He also greets the other persons as well first. His IG post got a lot of feedbacks not only from their friends but also from the wives. Tine was envious because even though Sarawat only uploaded his poker face and a trash bin in the background, he still gets a lot of praises from his fans. Tine would spend an hour just to have a good lighting, but all he got are questions asking for his boyfriend. Sarawat instructed Tine to go and take a shower, but the latter refused and said that there was nothing to be rushed off because it was Saturday. He asked Tine whether he was hungry and the latter just asked him back whether he would cook for him. Tine was dismayed when Sarawat said that he must do it on his own. In the end, the two just agreed to order a fried rice. Tine also offered to make him a special dinner, in which Sarawat refused because his cooking skill is so bad. Sarawat and Tine would just often stay in their room rather than to do any activity outside. For Tine, sneaking on his boyfriend's IG is more useful to do. When Tine viewed his IG, he saw that Sarawat had become more friendly than ever. He replied to every comment on his IG posts, not only on his friends but also to the others. Tine even said that Sarawat now loves everyone equally but not him. When Tine was hurt by what he thought, he just went straight to the bathroom. Tine got a message from Fong about the picture of Sarawat. Tine could not believe on what he saw. The picture of Sarawat topless was posted in a cute boys page with 100,000 followers. Fong even teased him that Tine was jealous, in which the latter disagreed. Fong said to him that he must accept that he was jealous on what he saw. Tine continued showering, but his thoughts were filled of the post on that page and the comments on that post. After showering, he confronted Sarawat if there was something he needed to say to him. At first, Sarawat could not get it and just said he was sorry because he threw Tine's boxes and towel. When Sarawat really couldn't get it, Tine opened it up to him if he allowed that his picture would be posted on the cute boys page. Sarawat simply said yes. Tine asked him why he would do that because normally he preferred to live a private life. Sarawat said that he loves everyone now, so he permitted it. After that, they ate their food and Tine couldn't control himself not to look on the comments. When they were done eating, Tine wanted to go with his friends but they were busy. Tine even called Green, but the latter said that he was going on a picnic with Dim. When he had nowhere to go, he just played a game with his phone. Sarawat saw and asked him what he was doing and who did he call. Tine sarcastically answered that he was playing and said that he called his friend because he was lonely. Sarawat said that he was free and asked him where did he want to go. Tine refused and Sarawat asked him why he was upset. In the end, Tine admitted to Sarawat that he was jealous because of the photo. He also said that he must settle uploading only to his IG account. Tine even instructed Sarawat not to overdo replying to all of the comments. Sarawat opened up that he was not happy also seeing the pictures of his boyfriend on other pages with the captions praising him. Tine now realizes it and did nothing but to be speechless. After a while, Sarawat uploaded a picture of Tine sulking while he was eating. Since that day was Saturday, man must spend every second of the day worth it. He must wake up at 5 in the morning. He must prepare for a breakfast for him and his boyfriend. He must clean their room and rearrange some things. He must take his online classes and do everything so he could sip his tea on their balcony when the sun rises. Those things made him happy, but it was immediately gone when he heard his boyfriend screamed at him. Type yelled at him to wake him up. Type said that it was almost 9 and he has not done anything yet. Man asked himself whether the good attitude of Type was snapped out by Thanos. The lives of Man and Type have not been an easy one. Man studies in Chiang Mai while Type is working in Bangkok. They only see each other for a couple of days in a month. Type already instructed Man to take a shower because they were going to redecorate the room. After that, Man asked whether Type had cooked something, but it turned out that there was none. The furnitures in the room were moved from corner to corner with Man alone. Man was already exhausted and would just wanted to lay down all day. After they had done redecorating the room, Type ordered foods to eat. Man was so excited to think that his lover was so caring about him. Type prepared everything from the snacks to water. When Man asked where his food, Type said that he must prepare it on his own. Man just cursed his lover quietly because of his mean attitude. After that, Man got only to eat by 3 in the afternoon because he was so busy. Type offered him the foods on the plate. Man decided to eat it all because it might hurt the feelings of Type if he did not. After a while, Type said to Man that he must not force himself to finish all of the foods. For Man, he thinks Type a cute and a considerate person. The reason why they are still together is not because of their love with one another but because it's the way they wanted to grow and learn things. In the evening, they sat down in the balcony while drinking. Man even said to Type jokingly how beautiful the stars were even though it was completely dark. Type said to him that he will be leaving tomorrow but not staring at Man. Man also said to Type that even though he has a lot of friends around him, he still feels lonely when Type is gone. Man said to Type, "Wait for me. Wait until I graduate, and then we can be together." Type spoiled the romantic moment by saying that he was so sick of Man's face. Man already admitted to himself that they will never have romantic moments unlike with the other couples. I'm so happy when I read this chapter. The scenes were full of funny and romantic moments of the 3 couples. You can finally see in this chapter how the 3 couples differ with each other and how they would express their love for one another. I'm hoping that the series would even be greater than this. Thank you for watching. That's it and see you on the next one.